So please, Pedro, can you answer the questions first?
So there was this question about how do you involve youth people. So right now what we are running is a kind of proof of concept pilot project in a region of Alcalá, and somehow I would say in this context there is no need to focus on the youth people depending on what you are referring to. So this focus on youth organizations, I will have to say, risking to go out of balloon, that somehow it is very nice in Europe and youth and we jump, etc. But what we have is a strong connection with social movements, with 15M, with neighborhood associations, with immigrants associations, and if they see the benefit that they can get, they are part of it. And especially the young people who are using this kind of technologies much more. So it's just natural. So it is not really, in this case, there is not such a need. So they just are taking it. Okay? So most of the people who are using it, it's youth people. So actually, it is more difficult. So we have to take more care to get all the people to participate. So I have the impression that speaking of this kind of media, it is not the young people who are naturally excluded somehow. Yeah. Then, can you show me the? Oh, sorry. So, how do you get institutional alliance?
We're collaborating. We're collaborating.
Collaborating? Yeah. So how do you get to the institutions? And well, the system, so citizens is very much about local environment, so it is not about reaching the European Union. But in the case of citizens, the idea behind is that, so it is not the system. So again, the system is supporting actions taken by society or taken by the authorities, okay? And in an open way, in a transparent, so everything is kind of constitutes like a memory of what is happening, why, etc. So in case the politicians at the local level are willing to get involved and they are living up to the promises, so if they are asking for input, they are receiving it and then they are using it. Everything is this collaborative scenario, but in the case they are not, actually one of the first activities that people who are trying to change things or to do things, to get things done, that will do is to find the ways to make pressure on these politicians. And this means that these kind of tools, one of the things that can be used for by having links to petitions, by having facility to call people, to concentrate, to get access to media, etc., is to exert pressure where it hurts to the politicians. So it is sad, but we all act based on our, how do you call it? Our set of stimulus, so what our interests are and what it hurts us. And so if you want politicians to participate, they need to feel that they have more to win by participating than avoiding it. So somehow they have to feel that in the next election this could hurt them, because maybe the citizens will say, you know what, we are so tired of you that we are going to organize our own political party. And there is nothing that scares more local politicians than people ignoring the traditional parties. So this, it is a stick and carrot. So if you want, we cooperate, but if not, we are going to move.
30 seconds.
Yeah. And the final question, filtering. So this is more relevant for a system which is like deliberative, etc. In this case, there is not, so citizens is providing this kind of guidance that Benjamin was speaking about, telling people, if you want to achieve this, these are the tools that you can follow, these are the processes. There could be a link to any platform for liquid democracy that is implementing it, or it can be like to to a petition system in some cases, which is much more easy to understand by politicians, etc. So the focus is not this kind of filtering or democracy.
Thank you very much.